How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle. Today we've got an ARMAROUGE team, so that should be fun. If you want to try the team out, use the code at the top right corner of the screen, and please like and subscribe for more double daily videos. Today we have a battle versus Kevin Blue from the Discord server. You should definitely join the Discord server. It's the best place to go for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battles right now. Also breeding and raids and stuff like that. There's a bunch of people in there that are willing to do all sorts with you on the game. Anyway, looking at their team, they've got a pretty solid team going on. I can see ARMAROUGE could do some work, potentially. We are Assault Vest, so we can take a few special attacks. I'm targeting that Arbo Liver, whatever it's called. Volcarona as well, we should be able to sponge a hit from that and fire off a nice armor cannon. I'm going to lead with Clod just to get the Stealth Rocks up, although they probably lead with Ting Lu, right? So maybe I should just lead with Chien-Pao. I'm going to lead with Chien-Pao. I think that's the best thing to do. And the battle begins. So Kevin over there is going to lead off with Ting Lu as expected. Goes right through the floor as I led off with Chien-Pao over here. So we're in a very good position right now because we're going to lower their defense even further, which is great. They're going to lower our special attack, which is brilliant because we don't need that. As I'm going to go straight for a Ice Spinner. I have no reason not to go for an Ice Spinner right now. No reason whatsoever. Just thinking about what they're switching would be probably be Volcarona. They're actually going to Terrestrialize right off the bat, which is kind of worrying. I'm worrying what this Ting Lu's going to do to me now. What could they actually do to us? Steel. Oh no, don't tell me it's got like Iron Head or something daft. It's not really going to do that to me, is it? So Ice Spinner's not going to do much now. We should do like a bit of chip damage, which should be fine. Maybe I should have gone for the Sacred Sword. That does not. Oh, that does nothing. And we're going to hit by a Rocky Helmet as well, as they're going to go for a Heavy Slam. No! Ting Lu, what the heck? I was at a really good advantage there, and Terrestrialization just turned that around. That's so cool. This is why I love Terrestrialization, because it brings Pokemon like that into light, which can, like, you know, then do stuff, which is incredible. So as much as I would love to go into my ARMAROUGE right now, I don't think that's the best idea in the world. I think my better option is probably going into Clod. Just get some chip damage off, maybe even go into Dame Silvera. No, I think Corviknight's the best bet. Going for the body press on it because it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt like a bit of a truck, to be honest with you. So we'll get some pressure exerting real quick, nice and pressurized. We'll go for a body press. I think that's the best thing to do. There we go. Does nothing. Ting Lu is just a beast, isn't it? Absolute beast. Can't seem to do anything to it. Goes for a Stealth Rocks. Absolutely fine. We can defog those away, no problem. Absolutely fine, no problems there. I'm going to go straight for the defog. They probably get a free switch out now if they want to, but they actually decide to stay in. Probably go for the spikes, maybe. I haven't seen steel, Terrestrialize Steel into. Oh, they taunted me. Damn it. They taunted me. They're taunting me, man. They're taunting me. So what have they got? Ruination, maybe, and a Heavy Slam or Earthquake? Probably Earthquake. Probably the latter, yeah. So, we'll go for another body press, and we'll just try and take out this Ting Lu because it's doing my head in now. Doing my head in, really. So let's see what they're going to do. They're going to go straight for the Stealth Rocks again. That makes sense. They want to keep those rocks up for the ARMAROUGE. Absolutely fair play to them. I mean, they've done well. They taunted me and everything, so why not? We'll just go for another body press because Ting Lu doesn't have very good recovery. They're actually going to switch out the Ting Lu, and they're going to go into what? The Volcarona? They're bringing the Volcarona. I probably should have Brave Bird there, but I thought they would stay in and go for spikes or something, but no, body press is going to come through, do a bit of chip damage to the Volcarona. They don't get the flame body burn on me, which is nice, and they reveal that they're leftovers, which is pretty uncommon. You usually see heavy duty boots on a Pokemon that's 4 times weak to, well, rocks. So what we can do now is we can go Clod, or we could go ARMAROUGE. No, ARMAROUGE would be the best option, really. It's just going to Quiver Dance on us, that's the thing. It's going to Quiver Dance, so I'm going to go for a Brave Bird. It's going to Quiver Dance. They go for a Fiery Dance. They actually just went straight for the attack. I mean, that's fair enough. I didn't really have the best switch-ins there. So, what can I say? What can I say except you're welcome. So they're going to get some leftovers recovery, which is nice for them. We're going to have to make some plays here because we're losing already. So what we're going to do now is we're going to ARMAROUGE. ARMAROUGE is going to take some hits from the Stealth Rocks, unfortunately. But it's absolutely fine. In hindsight, maybe I should have gone into... You know what? No, it's fine. We're fine. We're fine. I'm going to go straight for a Armor Cannon. I think that's the best play to go for right now. They're going to withdraw the Volcarona. Okay, good. What are they going to go into, though? That's the real question. What do they go into? Quaquaval? Makes sense. I could have gone for an Expanding Force, though. So maybe not. It worked out for him anyway, so it's fine. Armor Cannon's going to come through. Does a decent chunk of damage to them. And now we're going to deal with this thing. The real question is, am I water absorbed Quadsire? No, I'm unaware. Crap. Crud. Cruddy crud 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 crud. After a speed boost, is it faster than Jolteon? I don't have a choice scarf user on this team. I think we've lost this. I'm going to go into Plumpy. They're actually going to withdraw the Quaquaval. And they're going to go into what? Arboliver? That's absolutely fine by me. Nice and shiny as well. I can't really tell what the difference is. There's a lot of shinies like that this game, where you can't really tell what the difference is between the shinies. It makes no sense. So, anyway, Clod's Eye comes in. Looking all fat and plumpy. And this thing's going to do what to me? Not a lot it can really do, right? So if I go for a Stealth Rock, we should be good. I think I'll go for a Stealth Rock, yeah. I'll go for a Stealth Rock and we should be good. They go for a Leech Seed, which is absolutely fine if they want to go for a Leech Seed. I get my Stealth Rocks up anyway, so that's always nice. It's going to hurt their Armarouge, it's going to hurt the Volcarona, definitely going to hurt the Volcarona. So we've already put some pressure on them to not go into them particular Pokemon. So they get the Leech Seed off, which is absolutely fine. I'm just going to go for a Toxic this turn and just get Toxic off on whatever I can. They go for a Light Screen. Interesting to see Light Screen. We go for the Toxic. We can't miss because we're a Poison type, so that's absolutely amazing. Getting that free Toxic off is going to be grand, to be honest with you. It's going to be grand. So, we're going to get some recovery from the Black Sludge, but the Leech Seed is going to take all of that back, which is fine. Leech Seed is a bit quicker as well in this game, which I appreciate. It's a bit quicker on the uptake, so they're going to get some poison damage, which is great. Now I'm thinking, if they've gone for a Light Screen, what do we do here? Maybe I go into Reptile Boy. I can't remember his name. Cyclizar. They're going to withdraw the Arboliver. And they're going to go into what? The Armarouge? That's actually worked out nicely for us. So that thing is not shiny, which is great, because I don't see the difference between the shinies. And we're going to go into our Cyclizar. Now, we do have knockoff on Cyclizar. Reptilius over here. We do have the knockoff. So we can go for that, or we can go for a Shed Tail. I'm thinking knockoff at first, and then Shed Tail. I'm thinking Rapid Spin as well. Rapid Spin would be a good one. They're probably going to go for an Aura Sphere, though. I think Rapid Spin is going to be useful, so we'll go for a Rapid Spin real quick. They actually go for an Endure, which is fair. Endure works for them because it means that they're going to get this weak armor boost. Which is really unfortunate for us. They have got weak armor. Okay, cool. So Endure weak armor is the set, is it? It's better than my set. My set's the Assault Vest. I just go with Basics. Basics Assault Vest. Terastallize into a normal type? No, we can't do that because we're just going to get Aura Sphered in the face right now. It's not Stab, so it shouldn't KO. Let's go for a knockoff. We actually still outspeed. Wow. We still outsped after a weak armor. Wow, okay, so we outsped. That's great. It's great for us. Absolutely great for us. In comes the Quaquaval, which is fair. Quaquaval works here. They probably go straight for close combat or something like that. I want to go for a Shed Tail. I really do. Yeah, let's go for a Shed Tail. Let's go for a Shed Tail. We'll go for a Shed Tail. We'll get on out of there. They're probably going to go for an Aqua Step, which would make sense. And this is where we're going to hit them with the big shebang. The big shebang. So, we'll go into our Armarouge. We're going to Armarouge. And this is where we're going to hit them with the Terra Grass. We'll hit them with the Terra Grass. So we get a free switch in with the Armarouge. They actually go for a U-turn, which is going to break our substitute more than likely. It does as well. That's a shame. So they go for the U-turn, break our substitute, which is absolutely fine. Going to go back to Kevin real quick. And we can probably expect something like a Roaring Moon to come in. They're bringing the Roaring Moon. So Roaring Moon is the ultimate switch here. So Roaring Moon comes in. That thing is terrifying. It's a very hard Pokemon to deal with. At least the Light Screen wore off now. I'd say we go Clodsire, but they probably go for a Throat Chop here, right? In which case, maybe it's better if we go into Jolteon. Jolteon's not really doing much for us this game. Looking at the rest of their team, it's not. So I'll go Jolteon. We'll sack. They're going to withdraw the Roaring Moon. They're actually going to make a double, expecting us to go into something else, and they're going to go into the Arboliver. That's fair. Our Bolivar's going to come in, get some Stealth Rock damage, which is always nice. Damn it. I should have probably gone for... no. There was no reason for me to go the Armor Cannon there because, you know, this guy's playing really well. He's playing extremely trickily. Trickly? Is that the right word? Probably not. So anyway, this thing's going to set up a light screen, so I kind of want to hit it before it does that. We aren't Terra Ice, we're Terra Grass, unfortunately. So I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball. It's my best stab option. Get some damage off on it. What the heck? Oh my god, I just died inside. I just died inside. That thing is normal type. I did not know that. I did not know that at all. Crap. So, he gets a free crud. Crudly crud. Right, we're going to Cyclizar. We're going to Cyclizar. We're going to Cyclizar. And then we go hard. We go Shed Tail into something else. So we'll go Cyclizar real quick first. They go for a Strength Sap. That's absolutely fine. I don't mind that at all. Oh, Bolivar is a normal type. I can't believe I didn't know that. Can't believe I didn't know that right there. So that's a real shame. But the poison is setting in. They can't stall us forever. They can't stall us forever. I say we go for a knockoff first. Yeah, we go for a knockoff first. There we go. Go for a knockoff real quick. It's not going to do much damage to them, but it does sell the grassy terrain, which is good because that means we're going to be able to heal some of ARMAROUGE's health back. So we knocked off their terrain extender. They go for an encore. That's not good. They go for an encore. Oh, that's not good at all. They know that we're locked into knockoff. They don't seem to have any attacking moves. They have Leech Seed, Light Screen, Strength Sap, and Encore. So we don't really lose much by going for another knockoff here. They're going to withdraw. Okay, cool. So they withdraw. We can knock off another item, which is great. They're going to go into the Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon is a terrifying threat once again. We are going to go ahead and knock off their item. They're actually going to pop a Grassy Seed. Wow, this team's really well built. So we knock off their nothing, unfortunately. And now we have to sack something off. We have to sack something off. So what do we sack off here? The only way I'm going to win this is if I can get a shed tail into ARMAROUGE somehow. We're going to Jolteon. We're going to Jolteon. Real quick. There we go, into Jolteon. If I was Terra Ice, I could have whacked that Arboliver in the face. They go for a Dragon Dance, they go for a Dragon Dance. So the plus in defense, the Dragon Danced up. It's not looking good. It's looking like a Roaring Moon Sweep, unfortunately. It's looking like a Roaring Moon Sweep. So unfortunately, doesn't look like we're going to get much in terms of ARMAROUGE play. They probably go for an EQ here, so I might just Terastallize just to see. No, there's no point because we're just going to go for minimalized Shadow Ball damage. Yeah, they go for an Earthquake. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. The one saving grace here is that we could go to ARMAROUGE. We could Terastallize into Grass type and take an Earthquake, but it's likely they're going to go for a Crunch anyway. I'll go into Plumpy first. And the reason I'm going to Plumpy is literally just because we have Unaware, so we're not too bothered about them. I mean, we don't have very good defense, but still, something in it. Something. So I'll go for a Toxic on this thing. Try and get some Toxic shenanigans going on. They go for an EQ. It's going to one-shot us, isn't it? It doesn't one-shot us. That's great. That's actually great. So they go for a Toxic real quick, get some Toxic damage on that thing. And this is how we're going to have to play this. This is how we're going to have to play this. So with Clod's Eye, we could potentially stall them. Toxic stall them. Do I want to do that? Not really. Am I going to have to do that? Yes, potentially. So I'm going to go for a Recover. I've only got 8 PP, so it's not like I can Toxic Stall or anything like that forever. They go for an Acrobatics. It's not enough to KO. We can go for a Recover real quick. There we go. Get some nice and nutritious health back. They're going to get some health back from the grassy terrain, so are we. As we also get some Black Sludge recovery. So this is looking decent for us. It's looking decent. Not amazing, but decent. Poison's going to come through. And as much as I do want to sit here and stall them, Terastallize Grass to take less from the Earthquake. They have Acrobatics though, so there's no point. I'm going to go for a EQ here. We're actually going to go for another acrobatics, which is going to take us down right loads. Go for an earthquake real quick. That looks really weird on a flying Pokemon. That looks so weird. Like it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be. So I'm just going to let Plumpy go down here because there's not much I can really do. There's not much I can really do. There is not much I can really do here. So we earthquake again, just on the off chance they don't KO us for acrobatics, which they do. There we go. They do KO us. So Roaring Moon is ridiculously strong. The minute you get a Dragon Dance up, it's GG. Especially with the acrobatic set that he's running, because that's the set I run as well. Really good set. But overall, my opponent's team this game is absolutely phenomenal. I need to ask you for tips on battling Kevin, because my team building skill is not that good. Like towards the end of BDSP, I started to get a decent team building, thing going on. I'm going to go for a Terrestrialized Grass here into the Aura Sphere, just to finish it off. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Terrestrialized Grass, and hope they go for an Earthquake over a Crunch. I'm just hoping they go for an Earthquake over a Crunch. They probably go for the EQ, right? My particular set with acrobatics has Crunch on it, so hopefully they go for an EQ here. If they do, that's much better. They go for a Dragon Claw. That's their stab. We live anyway, and we're able to go for an Aura Sphere, so that's banging. That's banging. So down goes the Roaring Moon. Right, cool. We took out the Roaring Moon. We took out one of the biggest threats on their team. One of the biggest threats on their team, we took them out. Now they go into Quackraville. And this is where they sweep. This is where they sweep. This is where they sweep. Because we have to get downed by close combat here. Or they can finish us off with Aqua Step. I'll go for an Expanding Force anyway, just on the off chance we outspeed. You go for a U-turn, that's going to KO us. Luckily, it means they don't get the Moxie boost. Or they do, but we can handle it better. So now we go into our Cyclizar. They get the Moxie boost, see? But they're going to end up going back to where Kevin, so it doesn't really matter that they got the Moxie boost. But that Quackraville could have swept us at any time, to be honest with you. It really could have swept us at any time. Quackraville's such a good Pokemon, in my opinion. It wrecks through teams if you let it set up, and it's easy for it to set up with Aqua Step. So in comes Volcarona. It's going to take some nice and powerful Stealth Rock damage, which is great. And we're going to have to go into Cyclizar. It's our last Pokemon, so I don't know why the game's taking so long. Into the Cyclizar we go. A boom, boom, pow. So we just go for a knockoff, right? We just go for a knockoff and hope for the best. I think that's the best we can do. Hope for the best with knockoff. There we go. Knockoff comes through. Hope we don't get the burn. Knock off their leftovers. No burn. They go for a Fiery Dance. That does nothing. Cyclizar could pull this back for us. Cyclizar could pull this back for us. Knockoff is going to come through. Knockoff comes through, takes out the Volcarona. We don't get the Flame Body, which is always nice. So I think, considering how well built my opponent's team is, and how well they've played this game, I think I've done alright to get rid of 3 of their Pokemon. I think I've done alright, to be honest with you. So, Stealth Rock damage is going to dig into the Quackraville. If we get a crit knockoff, I mean, you never know, we might be able to win. They're actually Choice Scarfed. Interesting. So the whole time they were Choice Scarfed. So would have been great to know earlier. GG, Kevin. That was pretty fun. You really showed me that I've got a lot to learn. I've got a long way to go if I want to, because I'd like to be a really good battler, and I know I'm not the best, but I really do try, and I really have fun doing these battles, which is why, despite not being the best, I still pump them out 2 times a day because I just really enjoy doing them. So if anyone's got any tips on how to improve, like other than just going on Showdown and grinding, if anyone's got any, like Kevin, for example, if anyone's got any teams they can send me to use on Showdown so I can grind on the ladder and get used to the meta a bit more, that'd be amazing. Let me know in the comments if you've got any teams that I can try or anything like that. So thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.